Hey folks, Zach Osterman here, IU Insider, Indianapolis Star, wrapping the day here at the Donald P. Stevens Convention Center in Rosemont, Illinois, where Indiana brought Darian DeVries, Tucker DeVries, and Lamar Wilkerson through Darian DeVries' first Big Ten Media Day as IU basketball coach. Not a lot, I think, of new news. Here, DeVries did confirm he won't have the roster fully healthy for the start of the season. Didn't specify timelines a whole lot, but I think kind of confirmed what we expected, or suspected rather, which is that Indiana, health-wise, is probably just not going to be at full strength to start the season. That doesn't necessarily mean Indiana can't get there at some point, but they won't be there to start. A lot else just was the usual fare, talking about how this team is shaping up, talking about, sort of rebuilding from the ground up in the portal and rebuilding the roster that way. A lot of discussion with Tucker DeVries and Lamar Wilkerson about expectations, about, the opportunity at Indiana. Again, a lot of, I think, the ground that in one way or another we have seen Indiana cover, even going back to the summer, in the build up to the Puerto Rico trip. But still, this is, this feels kind of like a lot of the time the last big hurdle on the calendar before it really feels like basketball season is on the horizon. And I think there was an anxiousness, it's fair to say, within Darian DeVries and his players to get to that place where they could really start thinking about basketball and not only basketball, but obviously predominantly basketball. And I think Indiana's there now, a week and a day from right now. They'll play their first exhibition game at home against Marion. Of course, not long after that, the game against Baylor in Indianapolis. And then before you know it, the home opener on November 5th. So again, one more time from Rosemont for the Indianapolis Star, I'm Zach Osterman. We'll have a Friday rundown trying to recap a lot more of what we heard, not just from Darian DeVries, not just from his players, but also from Tony Petitti, Big Ten Commissioner, on the YouTube channel tomorrow morning. But between now and then, for the Indianapolis Star, I'm Zach Osterman. Thanks so much for watching. We'll talk to you soon.